morning, family. This is Stace from Royal Temple, and this is the Move. Let's get it. So listen, y'all, I'm going to be 100% honest. I am overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with life. I'm overwhelmed with the responsibility that God has given me as the head of my household. I'm overwhelmed in a lot of different areas. And I'm just being upfront and honest. I know I'm not the only person that's feeling this way. I know I'm not the only man specifically that's feeling this way. There's so much that rides on us daily that a lot of times we don't take a step back and really give credibility to our feelings, especially as men. Specifically, I know for me, I don't do it. I don't like doing it. I don't like feeling weak. I don't like allowing my feelings to dictate my actions. I like to always have my head on straight and let my feelings kind of come behind that. You know, I don't want to act as if I don't have feelings, but my feelings are a lot less important than the facts. And I live my life that way. And though I believe that's the way to do it, especially as men, I think it can take a toll on you after a while. Just the grind and sometimes what seems like the burden, it can be super, super heavy and daunting as well. So to be honest, I like getting on here and giving encouraging words for others going into the week. And that won't change. I'm going to do the same thing today, but it's going to come from a little bit of a different place. Today, it's coming from a place of my own need. So I want to speak to your need based off of my own need. I feel overwhelmed. I feel like, man, the world is kind of crashing in on me all at one time. I got so many things that I need to do and so little resources to make it happen. That's my base right now. That's where I'm starting. And the one thing that I can say is prayer. You know, people say prayer changes things, of course, but I like to take a little bit more of a practical approach. Prayer changes your heart towards God. And that's one of those things that I know for a fact I need. I am hardening sometimes my own heart by not going to the Creator that handles my struggles, handles my burdens. It's not even my burden, but me and my personality, I look at everything as mine. Anything that God has laid on my plate, I look at it like it's mine. And if I try to give it to God, that's almost, a slap in God's face. Sometimes I look at it that way and I know I shouldn't. So I'll say this, if you are in that same position like me, man, give it to God. Like, don't allow yourself to take so much on that you can't even turn to the left or to the right to find some type of relief. If you cannot find relief from your pains, from your burdens, from your struggles, from whatever that may be, it's because you're not looking for the relief. The relief is there always in the form of Christ. He takes our burdens in the form of the Holy Spirit, in the form of God the Father. Like, God takes our burdens from us. We don't have to live with burdens. That's not what we were meant for. We weren't meant to carry burdens. It's not to say that you never will have a burden. It is not to say that you're wrong if you feel burdened just because you're not, quote unquote, giving it to God. But there are certain instances like I am in right now in my life to where I know I'm not giving it to God. Like, I know I haven't given it to God. But I just told my wife that's one of those things that I'm about to do. As soon as I get done making this video, a little bit before I even made this video, I went to prayer to my Father, man. It's like, God, I need your help. And there's nothing else that needs to be said. He knows what I need help on. I don't even have to be specific and break down. I need this and that and this and that and this and that. He knows what my prayer is before I even go to him. And that's one of those things right now that I'm falling short at. And I know a lot of people are as well. I know a lot of us, we struggle with that. And so I just want to give a little bit of encouragement. And that encouragement is going to be quick and simple and to the point. And it's just, you can trust God. You can trust God. I've been living for 26 years. I've been on my own for the last 7 years. God has never once failed me. And just to let you in on a little bit of my life, I have been through the stages of living check to check. I've been through the stages of, all of the growing stages, God has never failed me. Never failed. I've never once fallen on my face. I've never once lost everything. God has me in the positions that he has me in. And it's not because he just believes that I'm going to make it happen. And he put me in that position because he trusts in me. That's not the case. He's putting me in this position because he wants something to come of it. He wants something to come from it. But at the same time, he knows I need him to make those things happen. I need him to make those things happen. So in order for me to really show the appreciation of where God has put me in my life, I have to come back to him for more faith, back to him for more grace, back for him for provisions and resources, because that's where it all comes from. No matter if I think I'm the smartest man on the planet, if I think I'm the most responsible man on the planet, it really does not matter. Just as quickly as God has given something to me, he can take it away. So all that being said, I just want to go to God with everything from now on. That's one of my things that I really want to start doing. I've always wanted to do. It's always one of those things to where it's like, hey man, this is what a Christian should do. This is what I know I should be doing. But my personality wants to take that responsibility away from God as if it's my own. And now I'm starting to learn more and more and more. And God is just showing me, hey man, this is not yours. This is not for you. That burden is not for you. That responsibility might be in your hands, but you give it back to God. And that's the beauty of the Christian life. Like, even though God is giving you responsibilities and you work diligently to get those things taken care of and make sure that everybody that's underneath you is taken care of, the truth is you still can't make it happen. God is the one that makes it happen for you. So this is just one of those videos, man, to where I'm learning. I'm learning more about myself and I'm learning more about my God. And I know that you guys are doing the same, and I wanted to just let you know, man, you can trust God. Go to God with all of your troubles. Go to God with all of your struggles. And he's going to come through. He's going to come through. He fulfills all of his promises. And one of his promises is that he will give you your needs. The things that you need in your life, he's going to provide for you. You feel me? He's not going to let his kids go without. You feel me? So I love you guys. And I just want you guys to be upbeat. And I want you guys to be trusting and leaning on God, just like I know I need to be. So pray for your boy, and I pray for you guys as well. Let's rock this thing out together. You feel me? All that being said, man, listen, short, quick, to the point. I love you guys. This is Stay from Royal Temple. And I just hope you guys have a phenomenal week. Lean on the Lord. Trust in the Lord. He will give you understanding. He will give you fulfillment. It's all about him at the end of the day. You feel me? I love you guys. This is The Move. Y'all go have a good week. You feel me? Let's get it.